little dash of green right now. They're one of the most unusual houseplants, succulents.
And Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here to show us how to put a little garden together. First of all,
there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Let's define a succulent.
A succulent is basically a plant that has a really fleshy leaf color and it holds a lot of water inside.
So, for instance?
Jade plants, spider cactus, other kinds of cactus, echeverias. These are all different kinds of echeverias. Aloes, Susan mentioned, so that kind of thing. Even sedum actually could be considered a succulent.
And these guys, I think, what most people
These
think
are
of.
cactus, yes, yes. When you think of cactus, you think of spines, you think of the desert, you think of hot weather, which is interesting because actually cactus and succulent appreciate a little bit of cooler weather, which making them really great houseplants at this time of year by, you know, a really bright sunny window, but a cool window.
You were just saying jade plants like to be in a
little cooler spot. Yes, and I was saying
Interesting.
in the store we put them by the doors that go in and out, so as customers come in and out of the store, they can withstand those blasts of chilly temperatures.
Well, that's just the opposite of what you'd think.
It is, but think about in a desert how cold it gets at night in a desert.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
how about watering? I killed more of these
I know.
things than...
And because they store their own water, you water really sparingly. And I always say that for every inch of diameter across the pot, that it should be a week before you water. So this is considered a 3-inch pot.
3 weeks.
3 weeks to check it. And then let it dry really thoroughly before watering. Then water it so it runs through, and don't leave it sitting, you know, in a fancier pot so that there's water coming up through the soil.
How did you make your little succulent garden? Is it just
cute?
Is it rocks or is there soil on the bottom?
There's soil in here, and there are cactus mixes on the market, but we like to mix our own. We take a really good, well-drained potting soil and add some extra vermiculite. That's that white chunky stuff that you see in potting soil, because you want it to drain really sharply. And then you plant them in, with these guys being super careful. We use gloves and tweezers.
Yeah, those are pretty sharp.
They have very shallow root systems. So generally we put them in really shallow pots. They don't need a lot of soil. And then topping it with rocks, with like little decorative stones, will keep the water from splashing up on the plants when you water them.
What fun.
That's
Yes,
great.
they
Now,
are
could you
really
use
fun.
all of these succulents in a similar way?
Yes, you would plant them exactly the same way. I have never seen this kind of succulent mixed with cactus, but you probably could kind of mix and match a little bit. Like this is a Haworthia right here.
Oh, yeah.
And that kind of thing you could put in with cactus.
When I was growing up, I loved cactus.
Yeah, I
All
did too.
kids love cactus.
So
I don't know why.
What a great
but
thing
they
to do with your kids.
Absolutely.
And do they really flower?
Yes, they do. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to flower. There's a kind called garden stones, and they actually look like little rocks, and then the flower comes up in between. Really fun.
All right, stop by the Bruce Company. Check them out. Lisa, thank you for braving the elements.
Perfect timing today.
See you soon.
Yes.